Okay, in this lesson, let's look at some examples of functions na pag kinuha yung derivative, kailangan nating applyan nung tinatawag na chain rule. So ano nga ba yung chain rule? Yung chain rule is a rule in differential calculus in where you can actually get the derivative of y with respect to x by doing some intermediate steps muna. First is, you get the derivative of y with respect to u. Tapos, gawin mo, kunin mo yung derivative ng u with respect to x. So, parang arithmetic lang, no? Kasi, actually, kung titignan mo, parang nakaka-cancel yung du. But, hindi yun tama dahil isang term to. But anyway, ganun yung itsura ng chain rule. Okay? So, ano yung u? U is some function of x kung saan yung y is ma-express mo siya in terms of this function of x. So, let's go to some examples para mas makita natin. Okay, now tingnan natin itong example number 1. Ang gagawin ko, so may kita nyo, this is y is equal to square root of 3x squared minus 1. Ang gagawin ko, we let u is equal to 3x squared minus 1. Now, since yan na yung u, pwede nating palitan yung function natin as y is equal to square root of u or u raised to 1/2. Okay, so ang first step sa chain rule is kunin mo yung isang part ng function and designate it as u, and then since ito nga yung u, kunin mo yung derivative niya with respect to x. So kunin natin yung derivative nito with respect to x. That would be 3 times 2 times x raised to 2 minus 1 minus 0 or 6x. Okay, so yan yung derivative nung u natin. Basically, yung function sa loob nung square root. And now, from the chain rule, para makuha mo yung derivative ng y, which is, let's say, y prime, again, i-derivative mo siya with respect to u. So, ito yung function natin in terms of u. So, this becomes u raised to, ano ba? Okay, pwedeng power rule, no? So, baba yung exponent. So, 1/2 u raised to 1/2 minus 1, and then i-multiply mo siya doon sa du over dx. Okay, so substituting yung values ng u pabalik dito sa equation natin, we get 1/2, and then we have u, again, u is 3x squared minus 1 raised to negative 1/2 dahil 1/2 minus 1 na exponent times yung na-compute nating derivative ng u, which is 6x. So, ang final answer natin, that would be y prime is equal to 2 to 1/2 saka 6. So, magiging 3x divided by 3x squared minus 1 raised to 1/2. Okay. So, let's look at another example. Example number 2, we have v is a function of z. So, we have v is equal to z raised to 4 minus 2z plus 1. And then, yung buong quantity na yan naka-raise sa 3 over 2. So, for this example, obviously, titingnan lang natin yung mga nasa loob ng mga quantity or parenthesis signs na yan. So, we let u is equal to, in this case, z raised to 4 minus 2z plus 1. So, kapag yan ang ginawa mo, yung v natin will be now a function of u. This is simply u raised to 3 over 2. Tapos, kunin mo yung derivative nito. So, paano kunin yung derivative nito? That would be v prime. The derivative of v would be, this is just a power rule, no? So, we have 3 over 2. U raised to 3 halves minus 1. That would be 1/2. Times, yung derivative naman ng u with respect doon sa original na variable natin, which is z. So, du over dz. And from here, kuha natin yung derivative ng u with respect doon sa z variable. That would be, this is 4z cubed. Okay, so baba yung exponent times z na 4 minus 1 exponent, kaya naging 3 minus 2, and ang derivative ng z is 1 plus 0 dahil constant yun. So, ito ang kanyang derivative. So, we substitute back yung u at saka du over dc dito sa ating derivative. And we get b prime, or the derivative of v, is 3 over 2 ng z raised to 4 minus 2z plus 1 times a derivative of 4z cubed minus 2. Okay? Now, you can get rid of the over 2 doon. Pwede mong i-divide Pwede mong i-divide to. So, makancel. Ito maging 1. So, we can simplify our final answer to be b prime is equal to 3 times z raised to 4 minus 2z plus 1 times 2z cubed minus 1. Okay. Another example. We have g as a function of y. So, gy is equal to 3 all over y squared times y plus 2 cubed. Okay? So, first step ko dito, I can actually rewrite this as g as a function of y is 3y raised to negative 2, okay, times yung quantity na y plus 2 raised to negative 3. Now, I could do a product rule for this one. So, we have g of y, yung kanyang derivative, g prime of y. So, the derivative of the function g is equal to, this is a constant. So, we have 3. Then, ipa-product rule ko tong dalawa. So, para sa product rule, we copy the first term times derivative nung second term, which is y plus 2 so negative 3, plus copy the second term, then derivative nung first term. So, dy negative 2 with respect to y. Okay. Now, if you look here, eto, para makuha yung derivative, since na meron siyang quantity raised to a number, eto, pwede nating sabihin, we let u is equal to y plus 2, and in other words, du over dy. So, let me do that part. Okay, so du over dy is equal to, ang derivative nito is 1. Okay, so, ang derivative ng whole function, that would be 3 y raised to negative 2 times yung derivative nito. If we let yung loob u, that would be negative 3 times yung u raised to negative 3 minus 1, negative 4. And yung derivative ng nasa loob is 1 plus y plus 2 raised to negative 3. And then, derivative nito would be negative 2 y raised to negative 3. Okay, and then you simplify it. So, sige, i-simplify natin. Copy muna natin siya sa ibang page and then let's try to simplify this equation. Okay, so simplify natin. So, we have 3. This becomes negative 3 over y squared times y plus 2 is to 4 plus negative 2 over y cubed times y plus 2 cubed. Now, we can factor out yung y squared saka y plus 2 cube sa ilalim. So we can do this as, or we can rewrite it as 3 over y squared times y plus 2 raised to 3 times negative 3 over y plus 2 minus 2 over y. Okay. And further simplifying, so this becomes 3 over y squared, y plus 2 cube. So simplify pa natin. Ito yung magiging sagot natin. So we have negative 15y minus 12 over y cubed times y plus 2 is to 4. Okay, so isa pang example. Let's look at another example. Example number 4. We have y is equal to t minus 2 all over 3t plus 7 plus 1, and all of that is raised to 7. So, obviously, ang gagawin lang natin dito, we let u is equal to t minus 2 over 3t plus 1. Para yung maging yung function natin, okay, that is 3t plus 1. Para yung maging function natin, magiging ganito na siya. This would be u raised to 7 na lang. And of course, yung derivative niyan, that would be 7u raised to 6 times yung derivative ng u with respect to t time. Okay. So, since ito yung u, makuha natin yung du over dt, derivative ng u with respect to t, by using, let's see, I can use a quotient rule. So, we have yung denominator times yung derivative ng numerator. The derivative nito ng t minus 2 is 1 minus yung numerator and derivative ng denominator 3t plus 1, that would be 3. Now, para makuha yung derivative nun, yung derivative nung 3t plus 1, pwede ka ring mag chain rule, no? Pero actually, hindi na, no? Direct na pala ito. Derivative lang ng 3t pala. Saka, plus derivative ng 1. So, derivative ng 3t is 3. Derivative ng 1 is 0. Kaya, naging 3 yun. Okay, so anyway, i-square na natin yung denominator para makuha yung derivative. So, yung derivative ng u with respect to t, simplify natin. This would be 3t plus 1 minus 3t plus 6. over 3t plus 1 squared, or in other words, this would be 7 over 3t plus 1. Okay. So, ito yung derivative ng u with respect to t. Now, we can substitute both u and du dt dito sa ating original derivative. Ito yung derivative ng y, no? So, let me write it down here. So, y prime is equal to 7u raised to 6 times du over dt. And again, yung u natin is, ano yun? T minus 2 over 3t plus 1. And meron na rin tayong du over dt, which is 7 over 3t plus 1 squared. So, we substitute itong dalawang to dito sa ating derivative. So, we have 7 times nung t minus 2 over 3t plus 1 raised to 6 times yung derivative, which is 7 over 3t plus 1 squared. So, simplifying, we get 49 t minus 2 raised to 6 over 3t plus 1 raised to 8. So, ito yung answer natin for example number 4. So, ganun lang yung chain rule, no? The technique is to get an expression inside the function that is still in terms of x and do an intermediate derivative sa first one saka sa second one. First is with respect to u, and yung u naman kunin mo derivative with respect to x. So, here are, ayan, nakapag-discuss tayo ng some basic examples ng application nung
like mo yung video kung ayos. Pag hindi, pag mo i-dislike, leave ka ng comment kung bakit, ha? Sige na, subscribe.